यूट्यूब वांगी यूट्यूब तेलुगु तमिल यूट्यूब वांगी सर फस्ट लाइव सर 6 गंटल सर
Can you all have your seats? It's your attitude that makes you do great things differently. We will do everything it takes to help you bring on that attitude and discover yourself. We are privileged to have you. A very good morning, one and all present here. We are eagerly looking forward to watch your growth and accomplish new things. We need you to know that we are there for you always. So I welcome you all for the one-day workshop on entrepreneurs development, growth and economy. Now let us all rise for Tamil Thai வாழ்த்து.
ఎయిట్ పర్సెంట్ ఇప్పుడు ఓకే ఓకే
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த விலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் மதனமென திகழ்வரத கண்டனில் எக்கணமும் அதில் சிறந்த காவிடனும் திருநாளும் அக்கசிறு திரை முதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனுக்கே தமிழனுக்கே உன் சீரிழமை இறங்கியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே.
Thank you. I would like to invite Dr. Frida, Assistant Dean Student Affairs, Department of Mathematics for Excellence, Smart School of Engineering, to give welcome address.
Good morning, students. I need your attention. Please put all your mobiles inside. Fine. So this is a nice opportunity. We have big people with us, and he is of young age. He is here to motivate us for the startups about business, entrepreneurship, etc. So please concentrate. You put your mind into it, and you will get a lot of inputs. So good morning to one and all present on the dais and off the dais. We, Department of Mathematics for Excellence, Savita School of Engineering, feel honored to welcome you all for the one-day workshop on entrepreneur development, growth and economy. I am glad to welcome our chief guest and elegant speaker of the day, Mr. Sudarsanan Ganapathy, and he is a personal branding expert and growth hacker. With over a decade of experience in social media network marketing and personal branding, he currently runs the social company, thesocialcompany.in. You can search his website, a personal branding agency that is specialized in LinkedIn. He has working with multiple founders and decision makers on personal branding, having understood the need for preparing the young minds for global knowledge. Sir is here to empower us. I am privileged to welcome our director ma'am, Dr. Ramya Deepak, for being the source of this event. She always works for the betterment of the society, especially women, to shine in their career. I extend my warm welcome to our principal, Dr. Ramesh, who had been a constant support and motivator always. Special welcome to our vice principal sir and the students dean Dr. Anand sir and my faculty colleagues and all my dear students here. Once again, I welcome you all and hope that you will have a great time again. Thank you. You all know about startups. We do have startups in our college, right? What is a startup? Tell me, which year students are here? All first years, okay. Third year is here? No third years? Okay, so we have opportunities in our college for startup. Startup is something you bring an idea and you will project it, you can even get funds can do your business. And we provide here an opportunity to develop that entrepreneurship within you. So sir is here, he is going to motivate you through that angle. You can clarify all your doubts with him and use this session and make it very, very useful to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I request Dr. Sendil Kumar, Associate Professor, Department of Mathematics for Excellence, SMART School of Engineering, to share few words about the guest speaker.
A very good morning to all. It is my honor to introduce Mr. Sudarshan Ganapati, the founder of the social company, who has kindly accepted our invitation to be the resource person of today's workshop on entrepreneurs, development, growth and economy. Mr. Sudarshan is a personal branding expert and growth hacker. He has more than 10 years of experience in social media marketing and personal branding. He currently runs the social company, a personal branding agency that is specialized in the social media LinkedIn. The goal of the social company is to help businesses grow by creating content and helping people become personal brands on LinkedIn. He has a well-versed team with LinkedIn algorithm and can work on content strategy for varied niches. The social company have created the LinkedIn 4X format to help customers build their personal brand on LinkedIn. He helps founders, CEOs, C-level executives to build their personal brand online, especially on LinkedIn. He provides various services like growth marketing, content strategy, social media marketing, brand design, online brand building, online marketing, fundraising, digital media, content marketing, digital marketing, etc. He has worked with multiple founders and decision makers on personal branding, brand positioning and growth hacking. Again, with honor and pleasure, I welcome you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now I request Dr. Sendil Kumar, Associate Professor, SMART School of Engineering, to felicitate our chief guest with shawl. Now I request Dr. Frida, Assistant Dean Student Affairs, SMART School of Engineering, to honor our guest with memento and gift. Thank you, ma'am. Now we hand over the session to the speaker.
Hey everyone. Hey. Right. First year, sir, no?
Second
Is there
year.
anyone who doesn't understand Tamil here? Anyone? You just don't understand Tamil. Okay, so let's keep in English. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. So, how many of you know who I am? Have you guys done any research on who I am? Anyone searched for me on Google?
Now only.
No? Didn't get the memo, sir. Okay. So let me tell you who I am. I'm here to share my story, and like ma'am said, I'm not here to motivate you. My speeches are usually for motivated people. I don't motivate people. Right? So shall we go from here? We'll keep this session interactive. So you guys don't get bored. What do you guys expect out of this? Can I have a few suggestions from you? So that I don't just speak about what I know, I speak about what you want. What do you guys expect out of the session? Anyone? Yes, anyone? No, we are not moving forward until you come up with suggestions. Come up with suggestions. What do you guys expect out of the session? Because I don't just want to bombard you with knowledge. I want you guys to learn what you want to learn. Anyone? How many of you know what a business is? What a business is? Anyone know? Do you guys know what a startup is? What's a startup? You already read. What's a startup? Do you guys know what a startup is? Can someone explain what a startup is? Because I want to keep this session interactive. I don't want to bore you guys. Yeah? To implement an idea. Good. That's one good definition for a startup, right? To implement an idea. To give birth to an idea. That's a startup. The idea might not be proven. It might not work. But still trying it out. That's a startup. And my whole life has been about starting out. So let me tell you who I am, where I come from. Let me tell you my story. How many of you like stories? Like stories? Right, here's my story. I was born in Tuticorin. How many of you know Tuticorin? South Tamil Nadu. I was born there, but brought up entirely in Chennai. My father passed away when I was 6 years old. Right? And I was born in a rich family, but brought up poor. Because my father passed away very early. So my mom got a government job after 4 years of my dad passing. And so I was brought up with a job mindset. But born a business person. Right? But brought up with a job mindset. And we studied really well, me and my brother. I'm not a person who didn't study well but got into entrepreneurship. You would have listened to those crazy stories, right? People who failed in school but somehow succeeded. I'm not that person. I did really well in college and school. Right? I'm a postgraduate engineer by qualification. I did my post-graduation from Anna University MIT campus. And once I passed out, I did not want to get into a job. So once I finished my UG, I did my mechanical engineering. Any mechanical engineers here? One person? Good. One mechanical engineer here. Two. So I'm a mechanical engineer too. Once I finished mechanical engineering, I had 3 job opportunities. I got placed in 3 companies. I had one MS opportunity to go to Germany. There's a scholarship called DAD. I don't know how many of you know. You guys will know it once you are in 3rd year and 4th year. I got DAD scholarship to study for free in Germany. And I had a very good GATE score. But I wanted to get into business. My family, everybody in my family is a job worker. Right? We all belong to job. My mom and everyone in my mom's side. I come from a family of academicians. Teacher, HM, HOD, Dean, professors. That's the background that I come from. And when I told my parents that I told my mom that I wanted to become an entrepreneur, she said, no way, you got to. No, Tamil So I had to get into business somehow. People didn't understand that still. So I had to get into business somehow. If I went for masters abroad, I will not be able to do business. Right? I will not get permanent there. And if I got into a job, I will fall into a comfort zone. So I had to choose masters in Chennai. Though I got in better colleges, I got in NITs, but I wanted to stay in Chennai, so I chose Anna University MIT campus. Once I chose Anna University, the only reason why I took masters is because I wanted to get into entrepreneurship. Because that's the only option for me. And when I get in, how do we get into entrepreneurship? You need money to get into entrepreneurship, right? You need money, right? No. You need the will to get into entrepreneurship. You don't need money to make money. That's the first myth that I will break today. You don't need money to make money. You need a mindset to make money. Right? So I got into college, I started as a freelancer. How do you start as a freelancer? You develop a certain skill set and learn to monetize it. And that was the time. This was in 2012 and 14, roughly 10 years ago. And that was the time social media marketing was getting famous in South India. People in companies here in South India used to seek for companies in North India for social media marketing. But I wanted to offer the service as a freelancer, so I learned a bit about social media marketing and I started getting clients. I climbed office after office to get clients. Once I passed out of college in 2 years, I had 6 clients. I did not get a job. When I told my parents that I was not going to get a job, they didn't get a bonus because I already had proven something. Because they did not say no. This is your second takeaway. Once you prove something to your parents, they will let you in your way. Until then, they won't. Because you have to build trust in them. Trust is not inbuilt in parents, right? They don't trust you until you show something. So show something. Until then, you will face opposition, but it's okay to face it. Lesson number 3. I did not choose entrepreneurship full time. I chose it as a part time along with my studies. So while you are in college, it's always better to start as a freelancer while you are in college because you're not risking anything. You still have a backup, right? I always had a safety net. I had UG degree, I had a PG degree. While I was doing my PG degree, I did my freelancing. So if I failed in freelancing, I still had college. I will still become a professor, right? Because that's why my parents, my family let me study masters. I will still become a professor. So I had a safety net. So that's rule number 3. You don't have to risk everything to get into entrepreneurship. You can play it safe. Especially guys, because you guys are very young. You know that you can risk things now. Because you're not risking money at least. You're risking some time that you might spend with your friends and playing games. You might risk that. But it's a worth it risk, I think. Once I finished my masters, I already had a few clients. I continued as a freelancer until 2016. And in 2016, I started my business. I registered my agency called the Social Company as a digital marketing agency. We grew from 6 clients to 22 clients in 2020. 2020 was when COVID-19 struck. And that's when a lot of businesses got affected. And mine was one too. Why? Because we did not have abroad clients. They had few abroad clients. They had 6 abroad clients. The rest were Indian clients. And those clients were colleges, schools, restaurants, saloons. They all closed down during COVID-19 and they closed my income down. Because everybody wanted to pause marketing. Because they did not need marketing at that point of time. And they knew that they will not be able to spend. Most businesses didn't have money to spend. And some businesses had money to spend but did not want to spend because they didn't know what was coming ahead. Because nobody knew in 2020 when we entered lockdown, we did not know what was coming after that, right? So people shut my income down and it's not their fault. Well, it's COVID's fault at the end of the day. So I started learning about building my business again. We had a team of 10 people at that point of time. I had to feed my team, but they did not have income. But one good thing I've done during that point of time is, during the time I built a business from 2016 to 2020, I did not spend money on unnecessary things. We were always a cash-rich company. We always had cash in the company's account. So we were able to give salary for the next 2 years for all 10 people. So that's when we thought we'll start looking for opportunities to market ourselves. One problem with marketing agencies. How many of you know what digital marketing agency is? Do you guys know what a digital marketing agency is? How many of you have seen sponsored ads on Facebook, Instagram, Google, YouTube? You ever seen it? Usually companies don't run it. They come to us to run it. That's a digital marketing agency. We market people. We market companies digitally. Right? That's a digital marketing agency. That's what we used to do. And during COVID-19, we didn't have a choice but had to market ourselves because usually digital marketing agencies don't market themselves. Why? How do I know? Because when I asked what are digital marketing agencies, you guys didn't have any answer. Because people who run agencies don't market themselves. But I was at a point where we had to market ourselves. There are 2 options to market one company. First option is you either run ads. Second option is you teach people so that you become an authority in the industry. I did not have money to spend on ads because I had to pay my people. So I started promoting myself. I started building a personal brand around me. How? I started feeding information to my target audience, specifically to my target audience. Where my target audience were? My target audience were on LinkedIn. Because I used to work with businesses and business decision makers were on LinkedIn. So I started creating content on LinkedIn on a consistent basis I started educating people on digital marketing. And that's when people understood that there is something in this and they wanted to invest in our company. Invest as a client. Right? So I started getting clients from all over the world. I started building personal brand around myself on April 1st of 2021. Right? During the second wave. And 6 months down the line, I had 10,000 followers on LinkedIn. Today I have around 40,000 followers on LinkedIn. I've had over 20 million views in this past 22 months. And these around 20% of these 20 million views are founders, CXOs, co-founders, decision directors, managing directors. These are the people who see me. What am I trying to say here? It's easy to promote yourself organically. If you have a specific skill set, you can promote yourself organically on social media and still make money out of it. Today we are working with, down the line, once we started doing digital marketing, I started giving digital marketing knowledge. But from then on, I understood digital marketing was not the problem that I was supposed to solve. I was supposed to solve the personal branding problem because I was seeing results out of it. I started getting leads out of it. And that's when we rebranded our agency into a personal branding agency that is specialized in LinkedIn. We are the biggest personal branding agency in South India. We work with over 80 founders, CXOs in India and abroad. So we don't brand companies anymore. We brand people who run companies. So we brand CEOs. How many of you know Gary Vee? How many of you know Gary Vee? How many of you know a famous business person? Name a famous business person.
Ambani.
Bill Gates.
Ambani.
Sorry, louder. Elon Musk.
Ambani would be Abba.
Ambani. How do you guys know these names? Because they built a personal brand around them. It's as simple as that. It was not accidental, it was deliberate, it was intentional. They built a personal brand around them. Do you know Tesla does not run ads? Tesla does not run ads. Do you know what his actual marketing strategy is? Elon's tweet. Elon's tweet is his actual marketing strategy. Let's say he puts a tweet today of saying that he's built a new car and he wants bookings. Do you think tomorrow he'll have at least 10,000 bookings? Obviously, that's his marketing strategy. Today people don't believe in companies, they believe in people. So there was a time when people used to believe in brands. You remember? We see ads, we get mesmerized with the ads and we used to buy those products. Now we don't believe in ads, now we believe in people. And that's why in ads these days, the owners themselves come on the ads, right? You see the difference? Starting from Sarvaso Sanachi to Elon Musk, everybody comes on ads now. The reason is people believe in people, not just on brands. So we understood it and we started building a business around it. Now let me tell you what an entrepreneurship, a person who wants to become an entrepreneur should know even before becoming an entrepreneur. Right? Wait for a second. Right. Entrepreneurship is for you. First of all, how many of you want to become an entrepreneur here? Is there someone who thinks that they are an entrepreneur material? Who wants to become an entrepreneur here? How many of you want to get placed in a company? Raise your hands. Let me see the raise your hands. What about others? How many of you want to become entrepreneurs again? Entrepreneurs. Anyone? Let me tell you the goal for today. Like I said, it's not to motivate you. If one person decides that they are going to become an entrepreneur after my speech, me coming here is worth it. Just one person. I know one or less will become entrepreneur from this crowd. I'm sure about that. Because human mind always seeks for security. Right? It's always fight or flight. There's no in between. So that's how we've been bred. Now in Stone Ages we had to run from danger, right? We were at a point where we had to run from danger. Humans and animals used to live together. So there's always danger. And there is always something to hunt for. So food was not free. It was not easy. People had to hunt for food, hunt or gather. Right? You fight or you run, you fly. That's the only two things that the human mind is prepared for. But you have to think out of the box. You have to have a bit of craziness in you. Because that's not normal. What's normal is not for everyone. What's normal is not for me. So the first lesson in becoming an entrepreneur, you can keep yourself motivated. You don't feel down. Even if you feel down, you start acting on the work that you have to do. No matter what comes in your life, you do the work. That's the first lesson. Because nobody cares about your feelings. Right? It's either growth or your feelings. I don't feel like working today. I don't feel like studying today. I don't feel like going out today. These terms are not for entrepreneurs. Because you don't care about how you feel. You care about where you are going. You're not feelings driven, you're purpose driven. There are two different terms. Feelings and purpose. Oh, and these days mental health experts say that you have to give importance to feelings. You have to stay safe. Take care of your mind. I consider mind as another person. There are two things. How many of you have been consistent in something? How many of you go to gym? Boys, anyone go to gym? Good, good. You guys go consistently on a daily basis. Now you know that you can be consistent in anything, right? Not just in gym. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you how this happens. How many of you have been consistent in something else, not just gym? Anyone? What have been? Reading books, good. Games, sports, good. Anyone else? Consistent in anything? Watching? Good. Anyone? Consistent in anything?
Making films.
Making films, good. Anyone else? Consistent in anything? Because how you do anything is how you do everything. Let me explain. Your mind is another person, it's not you. You have to let your mind think that you are a winner. How do you do that? Let me give you an example. Let's say you go to a gym today and say that you want to do a deadlift of 100 kgs. Can you do? No, right? No. Because the mind already knows that you can't do it. And when you lose somewhere, let's say you're inconsistent to gym. Let's say you want to win in a specific sport, but you've not been practicing at all. Now your mind knows that you're not going to win, right? If your mind believes that you're not a winner, you will never win. The only strategy is you have to make your mind believe that you're a winner. Right? So it's about hacking your mind. It's about brainwash control. You have to brainwash your mind into thinking that you are a winner. How do you do it? Just choose a specific small task. Don't choose a big task. Choose a small task. Let's say walking. Walking every day for 15 minutes. It's a small task, right? Tell your mind that you are going to be consistent in it. And be consistent in it. Why? Because it's easy to do. And you can be consistent, right? Let's say reading 2 pages a day is easy. You can be consistent. You keep an alarm, read the book for 2 pages, right after 2 pages you close the book and keep it. You've been consistent that day. So you keep on doing it day after day after day, and your mind starts believing if this person says something, he or she will do it. So if they set the mind to something, they're going to achieve it. So now your mind believes that you are a winner. Now you start doing hard stuff. You say you're going to win in life. Your mind will agree. Because you already have your mind. The mind will say, hey, yes, if you say something, you'll do it. Come, let's do it. That's what your mind will say. And that's a superpower. You have to hack your mind into thinking that you're a winner. So start being consistent in one small thing every single day. So you have to keep yourself motivated. Motivation doesn't last, but discipline can last. Right? So do something or other to be active, to be actively consistent in one small thing every single day. It could be as simple as reading 2 pages. It could be as simple as walking 15 minutes. It could be as simple as going to the gym and coming back, not even working out. Seriously. Because you tell your mind that I'm going to go to the gym every single day at 6 o'clock. I'll come back at 6:15, no problem. But I go to the gym. Because that's a small task. Don't take big tasks. Initially at least. Take small tasks. Then improve, then increase the difficulty level. It works. How do I know it? because I didn't. Since I was raised poor, I was taught to believe that we are poor. I was not supposed to think bigger than myself. How many of you are brought up from a very ordinary background? You guys know what I'm talking about? You should not dream bigger than what is possible. இருக்கிறத விட்டுட்டு பறக்கிறதுக்கு ஆசைப்படாத, விரலுக்கு ஏற்ற வீ போகும். என்னதான் ஒன்றாலும் ஒட்டுறதான் ஒட்டுறோம் இல்லை? These are things that we are taught to believe in. But believe me, எங்க உருவம்ன்றது எவ்வளோ ஒட்டுதுன்றது எங்க உருவம்ன்றது பொறுத்து. இங்கே உண்டா ஒன்றும் ஒட்டாது, பீச்சில் போய் ஒன்று எல்லாம் ஒட்டும். So it's not about what you can think. It's about, see, your parents can only guide you to where they be. They cannot guide you to where you want to go. I'm not saying do not listen to your parents. Listen to your parents to a certain extent, not more than that. Right? Because my mom is a teacher. Right? So all she can do is give us a good education and show us a path to get a job. Because she knows that. She knows how to be in a job for 20-25 years. Right? What else does she know? Does she know entrepreneurship? No. Recently we had a fight in our home. Not a fight, it was an argument because of me getting into entrepreneurship. Now my family picked up things that I did 10 years ago, brought it in the fight. And my mom said, இப்போதான் business எல்லாம் வந்துருச்சுங்க, இப்போவாது வேலைக்கு போனாங்க. That's the kind of mindset I was brought up with. At least your business is doing good now, at least now you can get your job, right? That's what my parents, that's the family that I come from. I hope you guys can relate to it. So start thinking bigger than you. That's step number 2. Start thinking bigger than you. It's okay to think big. How many of you believe in God? Show a good raise of hands. Good. The others, they don't have to believe in this. How many of you believe in the universe? Let's not name it to God. Universe? Right. Let me put it this way. If you are dreaming about something, if a specific problem is feeling like a problem to you alone, and if you think that it has to be solved, God or universe wants you to solve it. That's why you see it. You talk to your friend and they might not see it, because God does not want them to solve it. God wants you to solve it. Right? So it's a message. Your thoughts are how the universe communicates with you. If you get a specific thought, you're supposed to act on it. So act on it. As long as it's not communicated. Right. Second message. How do you know you are an entrepreneur? You save money, you save a lot of money, and you always live below your means. What does that mean? When we went into COVID lockdown, we had a lot of money in our bank, but because we did not spend much before, we could have bought a home, we could have changed our car, but we did not do it. Why? We knew that if good things happen, eventually bad things might happen. And we have to be prepared. Always live below your means. Until I touched the revenue of over a crore, I was driving an Alto. Until I hit a revenue of over 20 lakhs, I was driving a Yamaha bike. My friends who had 20 lakh salary already had 20 lakh cars. It's okay to look poor. It's not okay to be poor. Right? When all my friends had EMIs to pay for during COVID-19, I had zero EMI to pay for. We were at home happy. Even without income, we were happy for 20 months. We didn't have much income. We made enough money to pay our employees. Even if we didn't make that money, we will need to pay our employees for the next 2 years. And it did not, money does not save you out if you live below your means. That's lesson 2. Even now I drive a scooter. I don't care what the world thinks about me. All I care about is my family. If they are secure, if they are happy, we are all happy. If you let money control you, money becomes the master. When you know how to control money and how to handle money, you become the master. Money is a terrible master, but terrific slave. Let me repeat. Money is a terrible master and a terrific slave. You can make it do things that you want it to do. You can do great things with money. But if you let it be the master, you become the slave then. And you keep on running behind money the entire life. Because money is not the end goal. Money is only a tool. Money is not the goal. Impact is the goal. What impact you are trying to create in the world is the goal. Third one. You know you're an entrepreneur when you can sell. How many of you know that you can sell? Anyone like that? How many of you know you can sell? If you don't know that if you can sell, try selling something. Seriously, try selling something. Go stand in the road, sell something. Seriously, I'm not kidding. One thing society has fed you is that is this status sigma. Why should you do this job? Have your parents told you this? Why should you do this job? It's a status symbol. Because most parents don't know how to sell. And they keep you from learning sales. Believe me, every single entrepreneur I know, every single successful person I know is a great salesman or a saleswoman. So, people who sell become entrepreneurs. If they have sales skill, you can become an entrepreneur. If you don't have sales skill and if you have other skills, I doubt if you can become an entrepreneur. There are 20-30 skills that you need to become an entrepreneur, but sales is the number one skill. Learn to sell. If at all you are looking to become an entrepreneur, get a part-time sales job somewhere. Learn to hear no's. No, a no. Learn to hear no. Because sales is all about hearing no's. It's not about selling a. You talk to 10 people, you sell to one person. But you don't learn in that one sale. You learn in the 9 no's. So learning happens in the no's that you get. If you get, the more the rejection you get early on in life, the more the yeses you get later on in life. The more the yeses you get now, the more the rejections you will face later on. And believe me, the latter is tougher. If you get no's in the later part of your life, it's tougher. I'm 31 years old. I'm sure I will not get a lot of no's as much as I've gotten before this, after this. Right? So, after this, it's all take work for me because I know how many rejections I will face. I'm now used to it. If I get rejection, I'm used to what happens. Get yourselves used to things, especially listening to no's. So get a part in sales job. How many of you have a mentor? Anyone has a mentor? Yes. Mentor? Okay. Someone to guide you, someone to show you the path. Anyone? No mentor? Your father. Good. You guys have a mentor? It's important to have someone to listen to. Why? A human eye, your eye can only cover 270 degrees. And if you look straight, you can cover 270 degrees. And the 90 degrees is always a blind spot. You need someone to cover the blind spot. They don't have to see 270 degrees, they just have to see 90 degrees. The things that you can't see. Have someone in your life that you trust. It could be a professor, it could be your coach, it could be your parent, there could be anyone. There could be someone who is already where you want to be. If you want to be an entrepreneur, find an entrepreneur and ask for mentorship. The best thing to do if you want to be an entrepreneur is to go be an intern for an entrepreneur. Go be an assistant for an entrepreneur. It's the best thing to do in your life, especially in your 20s. Right? So find a mentor. Mentorship, do not take mentorship lightly. I am here because of my mentors. Do not take mentorship lightly. The mentor need not be rich. They need not be successful. Sachin Tendulkar's coach is not as rich as Sachin. He's not as famous as Sachin. He's only famous because of Sachin. Because Sachin mentioned his names in a few places. But I'm sure that he's been covering the 90 degrees for Sachin. Sachin is the expert. He knows 270 degrees. For the 90 degrees, he needed a coach. So find a coach. Find a mentor. How many of you like being with people? being with people. Right? This is a skill. If you are an introvert, I am an introvert. In the speech, I'll go sit alone. Right? I am an introvert. I come out of a shell to speak. But most people don't have to, right? Most people are extroverts here. It's a skill. Network. Your network is your network. Start networking with people. How do you network with people? Find what you want to do. Find who else is doing it very well. Go talk to them. Ask them where do they go to network. And start hanging out with them. It's as simple as that. If you don't know where to start, start with business events. There's this app called Meetup. How many of you know? Meetup. It's a business app. People update business events on those apps. And anyone can attend it. If you give a RSVP, you can go attend it. So start doing it. Meetup, that's the name of the app. Start with Toastmasters. How many of you are already in Toastmasters? Toastmasters club? It's a speaking club. Go find a club, join. Because you will find you are thriving there. I didn't join Toastmasters and that's why I'm not a good speaker. So find a good Toastmasters club and become a good speaker. And speaking is a skill. Skills are cultivated. You're not born with your skills. You cultivate it along the way. You call yourself extroverts and introverts. That's the way you are brought up. That's not the way that you are born. So you can change your characteristics. You can become an extrovert. You can become an introvert. It depends on who you associate with. Network. And talking about network, you have the average of 5 people who you associate with on a regular basis. Watch who your friends are. Watch who your friends are. I'm very serious about this. If you see a bad apple, don't keep the bad apple in your basket. Right? Deliberately drop them. Because one bad apple will make the entire basket bad. Right? So make sure that you are associating with the right people. Schools and colleges are the places where you get associated with the right crowd. Because this friendship will last a lifetime. Let me give you a simple math. Think about your parents' incomes. Right? Take an average of your family income. Right? Think about your 5 close family friends. Take an average of their incomes. Your family income is more or less the same, right? Why? Because that's the average of 5 people that your parents have been associating with for a very long time. What do you do if you need a big income? You increase the average. How do you increase the average? Change the people you are associating with. Associate with rich people, you become rich. Hang out with 5 millionaires and you will be the 6th. Hang out with 5 intellectuals, you will be the 6th. Hang out with 5 fast people, athletes, you will be the 6th. It's not about your physical capability, it's about your mental capability. You start thinking like them, you become like them. Hang out with 5 losers, you become the 6th. So choose your network properly. Right. How many of you like working hard? Working hard. Hard work? Good. Hard work? How many of you think that you're smart? So generally, I'm serious asking, how many of you are smart? Smart people. There are no smart people here. Smart people. Smart, intelligent people. Toppers, anyone? Who's the topper here? Let's keep it. I'm not going to shut you down. I just want to know who the smart person in the room is. I'll tell you why I'm asking you this. Because most people are born smart and intelligent. Right? Most people know what they're doing. Not just most. All people are born smart and intelligent. We all have the capability to think big, think smart, think intelligent. But intelligence alone is not enough. Hard work is the differentiator. Most people can think intelligent, but most people only think intelligent but not act intelligent. It's about the action you take. Right? No matter how smart you are, if you don't work hard, you will remain very smart. But if you think that you're not that smart, it's okay. You work hard and you become you go way ahead of people who are thinking smart. Because most people don't act. 99% of people that I know don't put in consistent action. Just by being consistent, just by working hard on a consistent basis, you get ahead of 99% of the population. 99%. I'm not kidding. This is not something that I'm making up. This is the stat. Go Google it later on. 99% of people cannot stay consistent. If you can consistently work hard, you get ahead of 99% of people. Fail fast. Fail fast. If you're trying to do something and fail, do it now. And fail forward. Don't do the same mistakes over and over again. Do different mistakes. Do a mistake, learn from it, move on. Make sure that you don't lose money while making mistakes. Like I said, you don't need money to make money. I'll tell you what I did in college. I used to do UG in Pakistan University in Srivilliputtur. It's a tier 3 town, okay? It's not a big city as Chennai is. Here at least we have resources. In Srivilliputtur we did not have resources. This was in 2010-11. We did not even have Android. I used to have that Nokia 1100. It was that time. The best phone that people had is Nokia N95. You guys don't even know what that phone is, right? That's the best phone people had. That has stereo in it. That was the best feature at that point of time, right? So I come from that generation. We did not have phones. We did not have opportunities. We did not have resources. But what I used to do was I saw people wearing similar T-shirts in college, and most people in the college came from Madurai. So I understood that people from Madurai will like anything that is associated with Madurai, because usually people from specific city will like to associate them with that city, right? So what I will do was I will go to Tirupur during weekends, buy T-shirts, print it in the local press in Madurai. It says Madura Karanda with Arua. Seriously, I used to print 100 T-shirts and sell all 100 in the next 2 days. I'll tell you how to do it. I did not even invest money. I went to that Tirupurana. I said, "Enga watch irukna, naan vechukku. You keep. I have a watch. You keep it. Give me 100 T-shirts." And in those days, even now in Tirupur, they don't sell in numbers. They sell in kgs. They put it in weight and they give you. That actually was worth less than 1,000 rupees. My watch was worth over 4,000 rupees at that point of time. But still, I gave my watch. I got 100 T-shirts. Got it printed for 100 rupees each T-shirt. So each T-shirt was worth around 150 rupees at that point of time. I came back, sold for 500 rupees. One T-shirt for 500 rupees. I sold 100 T-shirts in less than 2 days. Went to Tirupur the next weekend. Got the watch. Gave money for the next batch of T-shirts. That's how I started my first business. I was 19 years old then. How old are you guys? You're close. You don't need money to make money. But now you guys have resources. You can give 2,000 rupees to get T-shirts, right? So that's how you start. You just have to think like an entrepreneur. You don't have to wait for resources. It's not about how much resources you have. It's about how resourceful you are. Become resourceful, and resources will show up. And that Tirupur T-shirt Anna became my best friend. He's still a friend. Now we are thinking about starting a premium luxury T-shirt brand with the same company. Why? Because I built a relationship with him for the past 10 years and 12 years now. So things happen for a reason. Right. So fail fast. What if I had failed? What if I did not make enough money? I knew that I would make enough money to get my watch back, because that was my investment. Right? 2,000 rupees, 10 T-shirts, I will get it back. Not even 10, 4 T-shirts. 4 T-shirts, I will get it back. Right? So I knew that I will get my watch back. Because already I had, even before leaving, I had 5-6 orders. Because I showed the design to a few friends. Because I made the design on Photoshop. While I was making it, a few friends saw me in the hostel and they pre-booked it. And that's when I asked them, how much will you be willing to pay for this? They said 500. That's how I fixed the price 500. So I already had pre-orders. So I knew that I would get the watch back. That's the risk. That's the utmost risk that I've taken. During masters, when I told my parents I was not going to a job, they had already bought me an XZ. My mom had already bought me an XZ because I was placed in 3 companies. She thought I was going to go for a job. But when I said no, she gave me 40,000 rupees and said, this is the last money that I will give you. And that was the last money that she gave me. I never got money from her after that. I was 21 years old then. I was 21 when I got the last penny from my home. Do you want to become an entrepreneur? Stop getting money from your parents. Start making money on your own. You will not regret it. You will get way ahead of people that you are sitting with. Build an audience. How many of you are on social media? Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You guys are there on social media? How many of you create content intentionally? Any content creators here? Any influencers here? Your mothers. Good. Anyone else's? Influencers, content creators? Right. You need an audience, guys. There is no other goal these days. How many of you knew YouTube content creation would be a profession 5 years ago? No? Today it's a profession, right? Today it's a profession. And it's a likable profession. People want to be YouTube content creators. How many of you knew Instagram influencer was a profession 5 years ago? They didn't know then. But today it's a profession. And it's a highly paid profession. Right? You get paid for it. You need an audience. If you don't have an audience, your business does not exist. If your business is not on social media, your business will be wiped out of the face of the earth very soon. If you are a business owner, if you want to be a business owner, build an audience for yourself. Establish yourself as an authority in a specific niche. I established myself as an authority in personal branding. Everywhere I go, I talk only about personal branding. My Joe stuff, my your story. Every single interview I've given is about personal branding. Every single post that I post is about personal branding. Talk is personal branding. Everything about me is personal branding. I am an authority in this niche. What are you an authority of? You build an authority in a specific niche and you own that niche. If you don't have a business idea, still build an audience and start promoting others' business. Become an influencer. Because you don't know when you will get an idea. When you have an idea, you can still use your audience. So always have an audience. Have a physical audience, have an online audience, have an audience. How many of you want to know how to get 100,000 followers on Instagram in 1 year? Anyone who wants to get 100,000 followers on Instagram? Okay, remind me before I leave, I'll tell you the strategy. Right? Team? Right. Know a lot of things about a lot of things. Know a lot of things about a lot of things. Though I said that you have to learn about one niche, deep dive into one niche. But learn a lot of things about a lot of things. Read, listen to a lot of podcasts, watch a lot of YouTube videos. You have resources in your hand. Use it. Why? Because usually good conversationalists win. In order to make a conversation with someone, you need to know something about their industry. Right? People are not interested to listen about you. They are interested when you talk about them. So know a bit about their industry. Know a bit about everything. Right? So why? Because when you make a conversation, you know that opportunities open up. Opportunities open when you start making conversations. When you want to deliberately network with people, I faced this in the beginning. I did not know much about anything. I knew about t-shirt printing, I knew about selling crackers. These are side gigs that I did in college. Crackers is another seasonal business that I did. I used to get crackers from Sivagasti, which is a nearby town to Srivilliputtur, and sell in Chennai for 10 times the price. If I got something for 2,000 rupees, I sold for 20,000 rupees. Because people in Chennai were willing to spend. Because in Chennai, cracker stores sold the same thing for 30,000 rupees. So I sold for 20,000 rupees. I was still profitable. So in one season, every cracker season, I used to make 5 to 10 lakh in profit. I was 20 years old then. One season, 5 to 10 lakhs. Like 2 months, right? One season is 2 months. You have a lot of opportunity in front of you guys. You just have to open your eyes and look at it. It's right below your feet. You just have to a look at it. Know your strengths, know your weaknesses, know who you are. You cannot be good in everything. Agree? You cannot be good in everything. But you can know what you are the best at. Answer this one question for yourself. What in the world am I the best at? What in the world am I the best at? Do you have one single thing that you are the best at? If no, find that one thing and become the best at it. Because people who are the best at something will never go broke. The world will make you rich. Because you are the expert in the niche. So become best at one thing, but know your weaknesses for sure. Because when you find a co-founder for your business, you need this. You don't need someone like you. You need someone who's not at all like you. You need someone who can complement your weaknesses. They should have those, your weaknesses should be their strengths. I cannot operate, I cannot work with people. I cannot maintain things. That's my weakness. I know it. I'm good at 0 to 1. I'm not good at 1 to 10. But my chief of staff, his name is Darwin. He is good at 1 to 10. My CEO, my operations head, Netra, she is good at 1 to 10. 1 to 10. So you find people who can fill in for your weaknesses. That's how a business is built. It's not about, when you are in a team, it's not about competing with each other, right? It's about completing each other. So find gaps in you so that you can complete this. You can complete the puzzle. Let's talk about personal branding now. What do you want to know about personal branding? That's it. That's it with the gyan. There's no more gyan. Yeah. Yes. Right. See, it actually it's a time-consuming game, but you can still do it. Let's take examples. Let's talk about Mr. Beast. Let's talk about Joe Rogan. Right? These are big personal brands. Gary Vee. They are big personal brands. And let's take Marshmallow. Who do you think is worth more? That's it. Do you want to be worth more or just be anonymous? Show your face. That's why you build a personal brand. See, building an anonymous page is okay until a certain time. It was okay then because people used to believe in brands. Even the beer by such day did not have his name outside. But now he says that, now he has his show, the Ramli show. Why does he have to put his name out? Because times are changing. People are starting to believe in people more. So people have to throw their face out at this time. Marshmallow started in 2013, 2014. At that point of time it was not so. Today it is so. Today it's always better to put your face out. People need authenticity. People need someone to believe in, not something to believe in. They need someone. They need to understand what your value systems are. They need to associate with your value system. So put your face out. What else do you want to know about personal branding? Let's talk about things. Yeah. You don't even have to differentiate. You are the personality. Please see. You don't even have to differentiate. Authenticity wins, right? Your actual personality. People believe that your company's value systems are your value systems, or your value systems are your company's value systems. Why did Tesla's stock drop when Elon Musk didn't have a name in the? Elon Musk had. There was a recent turmoil in his name, and Tesla stocks fell. Why? Because people believe Elon Musk's personal belief system is Tesla's belief system. So people stopped buying Tesla shares or started selling it. That is why. So you understand that the person is the brand. They are not two different things. They're the same thing. The person is the brand. People don't differentiate between Sudarshan and the social company. They're both the same. They come to me, but eventually get to work with my team. But they come for me. They search for me, they come for me. we are marketing agency that does not spend even 1 rupee on marketing. I am the marketing. You see that video? Then you see that man making a video that will go on my Instagram and YouTube. This is my marketing strategy. I don't spend on marketing. We don't spend on ads. I just make content. But I don't have time to make content. I do whatever, I document whatever I do and turn it into content. So that's how we create content. You don't have to sit and create content. You know, if someone says that you don't have time to create content, it means that you're not living life. If you live a good life, you can simply document it and make it a content. So that's how you build a personal brand. You create content around your life. Be authentic. Be as authentic as possible. Let's talk about getting 100,000 followers. Good. Guys, social media presence is important. If you think fame is not important, you're wrong. Fame is important. Why? Fame is money now. You don't have to be a celebrity. You just have to be an authority. Authority in a specific niche. How many of you know Irfan? Everyone knows Irfan. What is he an authority in? Food. Food. He talks about a lot of things, but still food is where he is an authority of, right? What are you an authority in? He is not a celebrity, he is simply an authority. Right? He is not acting in movies. He is not trying to fake his life. He simply puts out what he is. Being authentic and building an authority around what you are good at is build the equivalence. Let's talk about 100,000 followers. Here's the strategy. There are only 4 platforms where you can grow organically. Only 4 platforms. The first one is LinkedIn. What Facebook was in 2011 to 2012, LinkedIn is in 2022 and 2023. Let me explain. Do you remember those days when your friend commented on someone else's content? You saw in the silence of Facebook that your friend has commented on someone's content. Do you remember those days? What do? You out of curiosity click what they have commented on. If you like that, you also commented on it, right? And when all your friends saw it, that content went viral. Today, that does not happen on Facebook, right? But it happens on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is entirely organic. I have 39,700 followers, I guess. If I engage on your content shows to most of my followers. And if they like your content, they also will engage on the content. And your content will show to their followers. And if they like your content, they also engage on it. So, the possibility of going viral on LinkedIn is very high. Very, very high. That's LinkedIn. 2. YouTube. YouTube was never considered a viral platform until Shorts. Shorts has changed the game. Why? People don't have to subscribe to you to see your shorts. You can simply see random shorts, right? But your shorts is good. If a lot of people see it and engage on it, you will go viral overnight. That's shorts. Reels. Instagram Reels is the third thing. People don't have to follow you to see your Reels. This is again why it's an organic medium. And it's easy to make. Reels and shorts are very easy to make. And you just have to be authentic and create some value around your content. That's Reels. 4. TikTok. We are in India, but we don't deserve TikTok. But TikTok is the best of all organic platforms. TikTok has the most organic reach today. Right? But we don't have TikTok. But the other 3 platforms, here's the strategy. From April 1st of 2021 to today, I've created at least one content on LinkedIn every single day. At least one. I don't know how many days, but all those days I've created content. Some days 1, some days 2. I've created so much content on LinkedIn. And I always make sure that I provide value because my audience is intelligent audience. Founders and CXOs follow me. So I have to create very valuable content. Content that will relate to them. That's on LinkedIn. Because you are addressing to an elite audience. But Instagram and Facebook, it's only Instagram and YouTube, it's only number game. Create 2 reels per day for the next 365 days. That's the strategy. It's a number game. I'll tell you, you need 10 good viral posts to reach 100,000 followers. Just 10 posts. Viral meaning 1 million views. Right? But you don't know which 10 will go viral. So play with numbers. Create 730 reels in 1 year. Post it both on Instagram and YouTube. What's the magic happen? If you've been creating macro content and still breaking it down to micro content, it's still great. So how many of you know what macro content and micro content is? How many of you genuinely want to become a content creator? How many of you genuinely want to build an audience for yourself? You want to do it? Good. If anyone else also wants to do it, here's a strategy. Create one macro content. Because being a content creator is about, it's not about creating content, it's about distributing content among all platforms. So when you create content, you create one macro content. Let's say you do a 1 hour YouTube video. You script it, you speak in front of a camera, create a 1 hour video. And that 1 hour video can be broken down to 20-30 reels, right? And those 20-30 reels will be reels and shorts. Those 20-30 reels will be small tweaks. If you write it down, it's a tweet. Right? It's a small one. You can tweet it on Twitter. And those 20-30 posts, reels, you can change the format of it and post it on Instagram and LinkedIn. Sorry, Facebook and LinkedIn. Because Facebook Square works, not the reel format, right? So put it in Square format for Facebook and LinkedIn. And use the long form content. Take the audio alone out and put it on Spotify as a podcast. How many platforms have you addressed now? YouTube long form, YouTube short form, Instagram short form, Facebook short form, Twitter, LinkedIn short form, Spotify. 7 platforms. How much time did you take to create the content? 1 hour. Just one long form content. And that long form content, there is an app to make it a text. There is an AI, free AI, to turn any video into text. You take the text out, have a blog for yourself, post it on the blog. If you have a newsletter, that's 8. Blog is 8. Let's say you have a newsletter. Start a newsletter. Starting a newsletter does not take over 5,000 rupees. Start a newsletter. Ask people to subscribe to your newsletter. Ask people in your class to first subscribe to your newsletter. See if you are adding actual value. If they subscribe, you send them emails. That's 9. What else platform is there? What else platform do you have? That is all? Anything else? Any other platform? So you create content for 1 hour and you have content for the next 30 days. Right? So that's how we create content, that's how everyone should create content. Because content creation is not a profession, not yet at least. But now you're starting out, you're in college. You still get to save time and create content at the same time. Right? So that's how you go viral. You don't have to create a lot of content. You just have to create one good content, break it down into multiple contents. If you watch reels, if you watch videos of people, you see people wearing the same t-shirt and everything. Why? Why do most YouTubers call themselves minimalists? Because you should not know that they are making the content in one single day. They wear the same t-shirt. Why? Because they wear the t-shirt when they are doing a video. And you will not find out when they did the video. They might change the background, they change the angles, but they don't change the content, right? They don't change the video, what they wear. Because they make the content in one single day and they keep posting it in multiple platforms. So do it in one single day and post it on multiple platforms. That's how you go viral. That's something that I've been following, that's something that most content creators I know are following. Especially with influencers, this is the strategy. Right, that's about addressing different platforms. How many of you have repeated something over and over again? Has someone repeated something over and over again and become an expert at it? Is there any one of you who is an expert in a specific thing already? Gee, I can call myself an expert in one single thing, in anything. It could be anything. It could be cooking. It could be painting. Anything? Anyone? If not, here's a strategy. If a poster said, poster that they sent me, it said that conducted by the Department of Mathematics, This is a mathematical theorem. How many of you like mathematics? No one? You like mathematics? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm good at mathematics, but does not mean that I like mathematics. But still, yes. This is called the infinite monkey theorem. No math teachers are here. I'm not making this up. You can go home and still Google it. Okay? Infinite monkey theorem. What does it state? You give a monkey a typewriter and ask it to type to infinite time. Give it infinite time and make it type. It would have typed all of 37 Shakespeare's plays. 37 or 47? It types all Shakespeare's plays exactly in that order at least once. Let me repeat. Give a monkey a typewriter and give it infinite time. It will type all of Shakespeare's plays exactly in that order at least once. What does this mean? Given enough time, even a monkey can become Shakespeare. We are not monkeys, we are much smarter than that. Given enough time, we can become experts at anything. Repetition has power. If you keep repeating the same thing over and over again, you become an expert. This is the mathematical theorem. I'm not making this up. This is not motivation. This is truth. If you do the same thing at least 10 times, you become an expert. Just 10 times is enough. Do you remember teachers? The teachers give us the impositions in school. Do you know why they give us impositions? Do you know why they do it? Repetition. They are not making you write that thing. They are not making you to write that thing. They are training your brain so that you start repeating things in life. That's how you become experts. It's not a punishment, it's a gift. I didn't know it then, I know it now. Upper punishment is but still. Now I know the meaning behind it. You train your mind for repetition. You keep on repeating what you want. So now I'll open this Q&A. If you have any questions, you can ask, or we'll finish it. Yes, please, anyone? Or let's leave on personal branding, let's leave on entrepreneurship. Ask something that you want to know. Anything. It's not that I wear only black t-shirts, but I wear only full line t-shirts these days. I have 4 different colors because my wife said that these are the colors that I look good in. 4 colors: dark blue, maroon, olive green, black. Wife was that's the only good thing that happened out of college for me. I found my wife there while I was doing my masters. Anything else? Come on. Anything else? Anything, you can ask me anything. Because anything you want is what you should ask about this. Because when I was in college, entrepreneurship was not that fancy. Entrepreneurship as a business is still not fancy. It's very difficult. So I've taken some time out of my business and come here. But I'll go back and know how many fires I have to put up. Right? So there's a lot of things that we have to handle. It's not fancy, it's very difficult. At least we don't have a boss. That's my motivation factor. I don't have a boss. I'm here because I wanted to be here. I'm not here by compulsion. I'm here by choice. And anywhere I have to be, I'm there by choice, not by compulsion. And that's one part that you get out from entrepreneurship. And for that one thing, you have to give up on a lot of things. Because I give up on a lot of things. When I had to hang out with friends, college time, school time, I said the weekends I used to go to Tirupur to get t-shirts. And that's when my friends used to go to movies. That's when my friends used to take tours. I missed it all. But looking back, it's all worth it. I didn't have a lot of time with friends. I don't even have a lot of friends. I have 4 friends. And none of them are in India. They're all settled abroad. When we go there, we stay at their homes. When they come here, they stay at my home. That is all. We talk like once a month. But that call goes up to an hour and a half. But that's it. None of us are in the same professions. None of us have anything to relate with. We don't relate at all. But they're very good friends. If something happens to me, they come stand for me. But other than that, I think every single person has to build their own identity. All five of us are different. No resemblance among any of us. That's how your friends are going to be. And these 5 people, I put them together. 2 are from my school, 2 are from my college. And I'm the only connecting factor here. So that's how I built my friends. None of us drink, none of us smoke. All of us are rich. And we were not rich then. Now we are. We knew we were going to be. Right? What do they support? They don't support anything. So you hide things from your parent? Not yet, right? Start doing it. I'll tell you why. Initially, நம்ம செய்ய போறோம்னு சொன்னா கேட்க மாட்டாங்க. செஞ்சுட்டு சொன்னா கேட்பாங்க. Right? You don't ask permission to do good things. You do good things and tell them that you got this result. They will allow you. We have the same problem. I think everyone has the same problem. Your parents don't allow what you want because they are afraid that you will fail. Show them that you will be okay even if you fail. Show them that you will be okay even if you fail. They will be okay with it. Because parents don't want us to fail. They want us to keep succeeding only. Which is not how the world works. We have to fail multiple times to succeed once. It's been 10 years for me to come here. 10 years. It's a pretty long time. But I'm happy. I'm happy about the path I took. I'm happy with the failures I had because those are the lessons that shaped me. So it's okay. Start hiding things. Start doing good stuff only. And that is where the difference is. What they're afraid is if you start hiding things, they think that you're doing bad stuff. It's time that you become self-aware of who you are. Because information is freely available these days. The information that is available to you, the information that is available to me are both same. But you don't know. It takes clarity to think about whether it's the right information or not. Check if you have that clarity. If you have that clarity, start acting on it. Start acting on it, start creating stuff. Most people, at least 90% of people in this world die consumers. They live a consumer, they die a consumer. Only few people produce something. If you want to produce something, start producing it, show the result to your parents and they will let you do it at scale. Because if you succeed in one small thing and show them the result and tell them that tell your parents that hey, I've done this, but if I had some money and time and your support, I'll be able to do this in a big way. They'll support it. Like I said in the beginning of this talk, when you say that you're going to do something, they won't let you. But when you show that you can do something, they will let you and they'll support you. Because there is no greater support than parent support. Your parents are the ones who will support you till the end. But you might not know it now. Why you don't know it is because you have not shown it to your parents. Show it once and then you will know how much they will support you. Anyone else? Anything else? Anything else? Yeah. இப்போ ஏற போட விடாதீங்க இப்போ கேளுங்க வரிசையா சொல்லுங்க. Yeah. Invest money. 7 to 8K is a decent amount at this stage. Instead of investing somewhere else, start investing on yourself at this point of time. Read a lot of books, listen a lot of podcasts, start creating content, buy equipment. Investing on yourself is the first investment. But over a point of time, I'll tell you how I do my investments. Basic investment is all insurance. All insurance, health, life, vehicle, home, all insurances. And the next investment is main stocks in the Nifty 100, Nifty 50, which means you're not betting on one stock, you're betting on the growth of the country. So all of you are sure that India is growing. India that's what the numbers say. So India will grow, just fix it. So I always bet on India's growth, because if you are a developed country, you can't do that, because you don't know when it will go down. We are a developing country, we keep on developing. So bet on growth of India. That's something that I do. Gold is a good investment. In the last 30 years, gold has. Now, gold on 1991 now, gold on 2,000 rupees or 3,000 rupees. And 55,000 rupees. 55,000 rupees was now, right? So think about how much it will go. And 30 years later. Gold is one good investment. Now I started investing in other startups. We angel investing. We invest in companies. Companies is also we invest in founders. We invest in people who build companies. So people come to us with ideas and we invest in them. That's what we do. We always reinvest in our own business. We invest in new resources, new people. If we see that something is lacking, we hire someone in that role. That's an investment. So most businesses think that people are expenses. Actually, people are investments. If you do it right, it's a huge investment. It will pay big returns. But the first and foremost investment that you should make is on yourself. I'll tell you what all I did while I was your age. I read a lot of books. Last 10 years I have read at least 30 books. Sorry, 300 books. Every year I read at least 30 books. It's not a goal. Initially I used to read like 2-3 books a year. Now I read about 50 books a year. So sometimes I finish a book in less than a week, less than 3-4 days. I'm even talking about big books. Because now I'm used to reading. With repetition you get better at it. You get to read fast. You get to read more. So நிறைய படிக்க ஆரம்பிக்கணும். இப்போ book for lunch, how many of you bought books? How many of you bought books in the recent book fair? For how much did you buy? 300. How many of you bought books in the recent book fair? I bought books for 14,000 rupees in this book fair. For the next 1 year I have books. That's an investment that I make on myself. Will that investment pay me immediately? No. But I know it will pay me back. That's an investment that you make on yourself. So invest on yourself. Podcasts, listen to podcasts. There are a lot of podcasts. How many of you listen to podcasts? Anyone? Podcasts, good. Listen to podcasts. I'm auditory. More than reading, listening now goes in very fast for me. So, in auditory, see there are many different ways of learning. You know what kind of works for you. Because our school system is designed for only one type. Visual metric மட்டும் தான். நீங்க வந்து kinesthetic இருந்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு ஒர்க் ஆகாது schools. Some people put your only when they put when someone puts themselves in a specific situation and goes through the experience, they learn it. How many of you are like that? Only when you experience it, you learn it. Get an internship. Get an internship and work and learn. That's how you learn. Because you might not learn much in college, but you learn much with people when you associate with people. So it actually depends on knowing who you are and acting on it. Anything else? Anyone? Good. You start by working with other fashion entrepreneurs.
How
See.
do you contact?
Instagram. Do you have an Instagram page? From your fashion page, find fashion pages.
Yeah, I do contact.
அவங்க கிட்ட மெசேஜ் போட்டு பார்த்தீங்களா, இமெயில் போட்டு பார்த்தீங்களா, கீழே கொலாபரேஷனுக்கு ஒரு இமெயில் ஐடி வச்சுக்கோங்க தெரியுமா, ட்ராப் அன் இமெயில். Tell them that you will work for free for them. See, working for free is a huge asset. How many of you know it? Working for free is a huge asset. I used to work for free. என்ன சொல்றேன், 2-3 மாசம் இன்டர்ன்ஷிப், ஃப்ரீ இன்டர்ன்ஷிப். நானே வரேன், நான் ஏன் பேப்பர் போட்டு ஏன் பைக் எடுத்துட்டு வரேன், தமிழ் புரியும். Okay. I come to you to learn. I spend money on myself. You don't even have to pay me for lunch. I stay with you, learn. Every evening I'll be there. I just want to see what you're doing because I want to be like you. When you tell to someone that you want to be like them, they get impressed and they give you an opportunity. Grab that opportunity, right? Do internships. Do work for free. You will learn when you work for free.
How do you advertise?
Advertise on social media.
I'm not able to tackle between the college work and the school.
Good.
So I'm like rejecting all the orders. I really can't manage. And I wanted to ask like how are you able to manage between getting good scoring grades and doing being a
Good. See, it's about managing time. Managing time is prioritizing time. நான் வந்து காலேஜ் படிக்கிறேன். When I was in college, I used to finish my homework in college. Breaks, lunch breaks, evening breaks, morning breaks. Those are the times where I used to study. I've never lifted my book outside of my college. Book it again. I've never opened my books because I had work to do. So see if you can do that. And in your project work, you will not have time on those days. But see if you can do the submission. There's something called last minute submission. Don't do it. Because how you do anything is how you do everything. If you start doing it if you start practicing your mind for last minute submission, don't do it. You will practice your mind to do that for your entire lifetime. So if you are usually assignments come like 15 days in advance, right? For you to submit it. When do people give you assignments? நாளைக்கு வைக்கணும்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. Every day you have assignments. Then every day you have to do it in school or college only. Because see, it's about prioritizing guys. It's about knowing what to do when. If you have the time, sleepless, do it. Because that's what we did. There's no work around this. You have to figure out how it works for you. Evening, see, there are people. Okay, how many of you actually work? Where only in the family situation of work working like family situation of you work in restaurants. Anyone else like this? I have to earn for my family. Is there anyone like that? I know people like that. They still submit their assignments and still get the work done. It's not a question of how. It's a question of pasi. Right? Pasi is the problem. It's not about how. Sleepless, work more. It's okay. What time do you wake up? 5? 5:30? What time do you go to sleep? Other than Netflix, Instagram? Other than simple as that. Netflix and see, at the end of the day, it's not about, like you say, why do you want to do it? Why do you want to do it? Because if your why is strong, you will bear with anyhow. And if your why is not strong, then you want to do it. Why do you want to do it? Know the why first. See, you cannot be like everyone else and go somewhere that anyone is not going. இங்கே எல்லா மாதிரி அப்படியே எல்லாம் நம்மளும் அதே பண்ணுவேன். ஆனால் நான் மட்டும் பெருசாக ஆள் போகிறேன் அப்படின்னா வர முடியாது. There is no hope. இப்போ கூட என்னோட சோஷியல் மீடியா எல்லாத்துலேயுமே நோட்டிஃபிகேஷன்ஸ் ஆஃப். ஐம் ஷோர் இங்கே நிறைய பேரோட சோஷியல் மீடியா ஃபாலோவர்ஸ் அதிகம், இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் மெசேஜ் வரும், ஆனால் நோட்டிஃபிகேஷன் ஆஃப். Why? Because I want my life to be in my control, not in my control. see how you take your control back. I'm sure that you are wasting time somewhere. Figure out where. Figure out where. And if your friends are the ones who you are wasting time with, and the friends are different. Be ruthless in cutting friendships. Be ruthless. நம்மகிட்ட அவ்வளவு கை இல்லை. சில கைகளை பிடிக்கணும்னா சில கைகளை விட்டுதான். Right? If you're wasting time with your friends, அவங்க friends இல்லை. Figure out. Because I don't know where you're investing your time. Only you know. All I can ask is ask questions. You have to figure out how you can do it. And how you advertise it, you don't have to advertise it now because you don't have the time to do the projects. But you have time to become an expert. So go learn from someone, become an expert first. In the coming months, start advertising. Start taking projects. Don't take a lot of projects. Start taking a few premium projects. You'll make the same money. So அதே டைம் தான் போட்டுருப்பீங்க, நான் நிறைய பண்ண முடியும். So that's a strategy. But yeah, first learn from someone who's already the best in the industry. And if you need someone, I can give you contacts of a few people. Internship. Anyone else? Then I will answer somebody. Any other single? Okay. Anyone else? Okay. Let's finish then. See, I want a lot of good to be in the world. How many of you like money? Like money? How many of you is a good person? How many of you are good people? பணம் பிடிக்கணும் அவசியம் இல்லை. நல்லவன் நீங்க நினைக்கிறீங்களா? Are you a good person? இந்த நல்லவன் நினைச்சு பணம் வேண்டாம் நினைக்கிறோம் கைத்து கொள்ளுவா? பணம் வேண்டாம் நினைக்கிறீங்க. Okay. Let me make this clear. If you are a good person, it's your moral responsibility to get rich. Why? There is always two sides to a coin. பகல் இருந்தால் இரவு தான் செய்யும். If there is a day, there is night. If there is good, there is bad. If there is a saint, there is a terrorist. There is always two sides to every coin, right? So, when good people say that they don't need money, the money goes to bad people. And when good people have a lot of money, they use it for good because money is not the goal. Money is only a tool. Let's say Mother Teresa has a lot of money, she uses it to cure leprosy. Gandhi has a lot of money, they spend on good things, right? Good people spend money on good things. Elon Musk has a lot of money, he creates new things. Osama bin Laden has a lot of money, he destroys things. Right? If Elon Musk says that he does not need money, and if Osama bin Laden says that he wants a lot of money, what will happen if all the money here goes there? So if you are a good person, I know that you will spend money in the good places. So if you are a good person, it's your moral responsibility to get rich. If you think that you don't need money, you don't need money, but the world needs a lot of money. How many of you have seen floods on the donate பண்றவங்க? All actors give over a crore for floods. Why do you think they give? Because they are naturally good people. They want to give. Right? Good people, when they make a lot of money, they give for good reasons. So if you don't need the money, still make money, then use that money for good things. Seriously, actually, for monthly you cannot spend more than 2.5 lakhs properly. That's the best you can do. Right? The other money that you make is not for you, but still make that money and use it for good. Let there be a lot of good in this world. தமிழ்ல நல்லா சொல்லுவாங்க, இந்த உலகத்தில் நிறைய நல்லது நடக்கட்டும், அது நம்ம மூலியமா நடக்கட்டும். Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for the informative session. Now I request Dr. Hemavati, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics for Excellence, SMART School of Engineering, to deliver a vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. No duty is more urgent than that returning things. On behalf of Department of Mathematics for Excellence, I take this opportunity to to propose a vote of thanks to those who have directly and indirectly contributed this workshop organized by our department. At the outset, I thank our chief guest and resource person, Mr. Sudarshan Ganapathy. We are really enlightened with your knowledge and presence. We are thankful our Honorable Director Ma'am for her motivation. I would like to thank our principal, his continuous support. A special thanks to organizing committee and teaching and non-teaching staff for their unflinching support and coordination. Our heartfelt thanks to our students for active participation with these warm words and keen message. We move to the end of today's workshop. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Manoj.
Lunch break 12 to 1. Okay, so 1 to 1:10, ma'am, our sir will take attendance. Okay, ma'am? Go to lunch break. Thank you.
అంతేనా పోస్ట్ చేశాడు నా డైరెక్ట్గా అంతేనా
చేసి సవిత న్యూయార్క్ పీస్ వచ్చారు సైన్స్ స్కూల్ ఆఫ్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ అని పెట్టి పోస్ట్ కొట్టాను
అవునా షేర్ ఎంటర్ప్రైజ్ డెవలప్మెంట్ గ్రోత్ అండ్ ఎకనామిక్ ఒరే వాళ్ళదేంటి ఇది అలా లైవ్ ఇంకా స్టార్ట్లోనే ఉంది ఆగలేదే అంతేలా